I believe some of you would have come across videos like this on TikTok and even on YouTube, in which some people would drag themselves to court in order to know the paternity of the child, whether the child belongs to the man or not. And the reason why these women do this thing is because of child support, so that the man in question will be able to take care of the children.
Let's be real.
Me?
Let's be real. Let's be real. You ain't gonna deal with me for 8.5 years off and on and don't have no type of feelings. Stop
13 years old and I don't got no feelings.
Please stop fronting.
So what will make you think I got
I need you all both to talk one at a time. I can't understand your level of doubt, Mr. Matthews. Why you have such a negative opinion of Miss Rainey, a person. And she's making this point, and I have to agree, that you have had a relationship with some type of relationship for over 8 years. I mean, we're not talking about 8 months, 8 weeks, 8 years.
That's nothing, though. It's females that I've been having sex with since I was 13 years old, and they don't mean nothing. She don't stand a chance.
But you don't.
Now, to be in a relationship with somebody for 8 good years, that's a very long time. At least you must have developed some kind of a bond or connection between the both of you. So 8 years relationship is not something you can just throw in the trash and assume that it never existed. There must have been some bond that would have created between one another. And besides, the way this guy talks, he talks like somebody who has been with very, very many women. So he just sees the woman as just one of his flings. He has been sleeping with in the past years.
In my apartment.
Right, that's your daddy was paying for.
My baby daddy didn't pay for nothing. Anything I ever had, I paid for. Lanisha worked hard for what I paid for. Yeah, look at my face.
Here's my face.
Now, whether the apartment belongs to the man, to the lady's father or not, or whether she's even the owner of the apartment, what difference does this make? You are staying with a woman. As a guy, you're supposed to have your own apartment, and the woman should be the one staying with you. Staying with a woman in an apartment is not something that is befitting of a man. I mean, a man who wants to act like a man. And besides, the way this guy talks, he talks like somebody who does not even have any single shame in him. He's a disgrace to men. And what really okay, let's go back to the video anyway.
All right, let's address the court. Stop. Ms. Rainey, so you had your own place? Always had my own place. And you made your own money? Own money. You were surviving, getting it, whether it was working on a pole, working at a restaurant, working in a restaurant, group home, anything. I got it.
Right.
And you had half of it, so what you complaining for?
I wasn't complaining.
Well, Mr. Matthews, what do you say to that?
No, I want you to listen attentively. She worked at the restaurant, she worked at some places, and she worked at the pool. At the pool means she worked. It might mean she worked as a stripper or somebody who is dancing around the pool. And for girls to be doing that kind of a job, they must have been doing some things that are very, very very, very, very immoral. There's no how a lady will be dancing around the pool or working in a nightclub and she won't get involved in some kind of sexual relationship with some of her customers. So I think this is one of the reasons why the guy is not taking her seriously, because he believes for a lady to be going out to that kind of a place to work, she must have gotten involved with some other guys as well. So that's why the guy is not taking the relationship serious. So it's good to work in order to cater for your family, quite all right, as a woman, but you have to choose carefully the kind of work you want to do. Yes, you are a woman does not mean you should sleep around with men because you want to put food on the table for your family and assist your husband. You should look for a decent job to do, jobs that won't involve you hopping from one bed to another.
Yeah, she'll give me her money now.
I was taking care of you. That's my point. Yeah. So you're criticizing her, and yet you openly admit you were living off of her and letting her take care of you.
Listen, I don't care if she was at the store panhandling for money all day. If she came back and gave it to me, I'm gonna take it.
He's nothing. He's nowhere now. That's because he's nowhere. He's a little. Well, I gotta drop a little knowledge on you, Mr. Matthews. If these kids are yours today, you gonna be paying for it.